the transition from playing in the league to the real world. I know me, I didn't make it to the NFL. That was my dream. Had an injury, whatever. Even if I didn't get hurt, the chance of me making it was kind of slim to none. But I know when my football career was done at Ball State, and it was like, you're about to graduate from school, and you got to find a job, and it's the real world. And I'm sitting there like, damn, like, what am I about to do?
That the first year or two when you're done playing is the hardest. I mean, I don't know if you went through it or not, but I sure as hell went through it. And I had stuff lined up. I went right into doing network stuff, into NFL Network.
You already knew what you was going to do.
Yeah, no, I was ready to go, but it was mentally and emotionally, you had to detach yourself away from the game. Like, I went through a short period of time where I didn't even want to watch football. Like, I was going up.
No lie, I did the same shit.
Yo,
no lie, you don't even want to watch it.
I'm telling you, I was up on NFL Network and breaking down games, and I literally only watched just enough to talk about it because I didn't even want to watch it. Because I was going through this point, you feel like a little bit in the sense that maybe you should still be playing, or you see some dude out there, you like, yo, I'm better than he is right now off the couch, right? Like, without stretching, I can get up right now and do what he's doing right now. And so I had to mentally and emotionally detach myself from the game. And that point of depression kicked in where it was like, yo, that's it, right? Because you go from playing high school, you go to college, you go to the league, and then somebody at the end of the day tell you when you done, and there's no other level. That's it.
Exactly. That's the main thing. There was always like a next thing. It's like, I'm in high school, bet, going to college. College, bet, going to the league. League, oh, okay, it's over. It was like, who am I now? Like in a sense, I feel like you kind of, sometimes you tie your identity to the sport.
You 100%. You gotta find out who you are without the game, right? Because people, it's so funny when somebody think that you're not doing anything right anymore because you're not playing football, you're not playing basketball. It's like, yo, I'm actually doing more now than I was, but because everybody identify you as a football player.
It's for sure more work.
It's more work. I'm doing more now than I did when I played. I'm in control of it. And but see that for what Jim just said, that's why I stopped playing, because I felt like I'm not gonna come back to a veteran minimum anymore. Whatever that 1.2 or whatever was after taxes, 800,000-900,000. And I'm like, I got a better shot because I got no ceiling on what I can do now. My mindset was there, but it still took me some time to get away from the game because I was so attached to it, so emotional that I didn't even want to watch it. It was the most disgusting. I mean, I don't know if you went through it, bro, but I went through a point where
now that you said, like, I was like, I ain't watching this shit. Like and I don't know why, and I don't think I was depressed, but I think anyone that plays for a period of time, whether it's high school to college, now that you said it, there is a little bit of,
like in hindsight, it's
a little depression that comes along with it. And I'm not an emotional person. I don't show emotion. And that's just because how I was raised. But when I think about it, like once I retired, I still watched it, but it was just like, I don't really give a damn what's going on. I wasn't reading as much as I normally read. And I could have still played. Like I got calls to play in training camp, but they were sorry teams. And I didn't want to play on a sorry team, but a good team, and they don't need me. That's why they're good. And so I'm different than Sean. I would have played for league minimum because I just love the game. I didn't care about the money because at that time I had enough. I had enough for me. I always could do, but I had enough to live. And so when I was done, I ain't do nothing.
Only certain amount of dudes can get out the league and say, you know what, I'm done because I want to be. Either we're forced out or injuries have us leave. Peyton Manning, as great as he was, he still needed to play and felt he needed to accomplish something in Denver. No matter what success he had before that. Because of that injury, he felt he still left something on the table. Kobe Bryant. His injury was Achilles. No matter what he accomplished up to that point, he felt he had to accomplish something before he left. Something was on the table. These are millennial type of players that changed the game. And they still have problems retiring, let alone somebody like me. So yeah, you deal with what could have been. But I think because of my career path and what I went through, all the BS and all the changes, but when I retired, I was like, I'm already doing something. I'm gonna figure it out, whatever it is. Did I miss the game? I missed it. I missed the camaraderie in a team sport. You miss the camaraderie, hanging out with guys on the plane, hanging.
You missed that.
In the locker
We
room.
going low today, Daddy. Like you missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the camaraderie in the team
Yes.
sport,
And I like it.
Nothing
Yeah.